Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. There has of late been talk about how Rachel Reeves is trying to present herself as a victim. She's the criminal here. She's the one damaging Britain, damaging the economy, damaging our future, damaging our children's futures. But then she starts saying, but it's all misogyny, it's all mansplaining, it's because I'm a girl and people think I'm stupid because I'm a girl. No, Rachel, we're not critical of you because you're a woman. We're critical of you because you're an idiot, because you are wrong, because you lied on your CV, because every single thing you've done has been an absolute shit show. That's why we're critical. But now the health minister, one of the health ministers, Karen Smith, has had to rush out and help defend Rachel Reeves because Rachel's trying to play the victim and all these terrible men are saying, no, you're not a victim. Well, she's not. This is where this started because Rachel Reeves was in a Parliamentary Labour Party meeting, a PLP meeting night before last. And she said she wouldn't let the critics beat her with the misogyny stick. She said she hadn't recognised the misogyny that still exists in public life. I don't really think it does. And I think that if you are good at your job, people will respect that. When you're shit at your job, people will be critical. And she's finding out that she is completely and utterly rubbish. And she doesn't like the fact that people are pointing out how rubbish she is. But Karen Smith said, Rachel is well able to challenge and relishes the challenge that she's got as the first female chancellor. Oh yes, because that's important, isn't it? Having a vagina, that's important. I think both things can be true. She's the first woman chancellor in 300 years, something she's proud of. She's also the worst chancellor in 300 years. Is she proud of that too, I wonder? Anyway, she said every single chancellor gets criticism. I think there's a difference for a woman chancellor as well. For all women politicians, that's not new or unusual. But those of us who are in senior positions in politics, we've got to crack on with it. Let me tell you this. Margaret Thatcher, she got a lot of criticism, but she didn't sit in the Commons crying over it, did she? She didn't sit there weeping because she was shit at her job. No, she was criticised because she was too damn good at her job. She was brilliant at her job, and others didn't like it. And incidentally, the last Prime Minister with a huge pair of steel balls. But of course, this is just in the sort of era of this pre-budget run-up where everyone is sort of highly critical about everything Reeves says and does. They're even, they're leaking like a sieve and they've been told not to, but they're still doing it. So she's got no control over her own department. But she's told banks they should praise the budget on the basis that she won't clobber them with tax rises. Oh, banks, I won't clobber you with tax rises. Praise my budget. Maybe the banks won't, but the farmers will. The pensioners will. Businesses will. I will. You will. Everyone will, except the banks, apparently. But I'm going to suggest that the banks will as well. There's nothing in this budget that bodes well for any sector. And the banks will lose. But, please don't beat me is hardly the line of a winner. We certainly don't have that. It's going to be horrific, isn't it? And she gets all the slack all the flack she deserves. And it's not because, like I say, it's not because she's a woman. It's because she's fucking useless. Thanks a lot. Bye.